With Terminator Dark Fate releasing in a few short months, I wanted to revisit my Explained series on the lore of Terminator. Obviously, at the time of writing and recording this video, the canon for the universe is undoubtedly in question, as we don't know what the new movie will establish outside of the plot leaks. However, that being said, today I wanted to explore the TS-300. It was introduced first in the comic, The Terminator Hunters and Killers, and with respect to the images that will be displayed during this video, they are absolutely not necessarily going to correspond with what I'm discussing. Just due to tracking down copies of the comic, it's quite difficult. So first and foremost, apologies for that, but let's get into this one-off special explained video on a Terminator that I'm sure most of you wouldn't have heard of. The TS-300 is a stealth unit, still intended to be an infiltrator, though it does have some key differences in its design. First, and perhaps most notably, is the TS-300 Terminator had a ceramic endoskeleton, along with a personality transfer from the human it was templated off. Both pros and cons to the design of this machine. This was not a Terminator that Skynet was responsible for, though. Oh no, in this comic, it was created by MIR, the Russian equivalent to Skynet. They were designed in the research complex on the Kolia Peninsula, developed with a ceramic endoskeleton so it could mimic human weight and structure for scans, making it a near indetectable infiltration unit. Interestingly though, the MIR system chose to put a complete organ system in the unit, along with true life pheromones, enabling it to pass animal detection. A notable improvement from Skynet's Terminators, where dogs could detect them, though I'm sure an entire organ system is most definitely a weakness. Internally, the TS-300s was fitted with an EM sensor, which would enable the stealth unit to defeat and dupe electronic systems along with their structural and weight designs. Now, although this all sounds like great improvements over Skynet's Terminators, these were not without their flaws. The personality transfer software was from captive humans. They would take these humans, replicate their personality, keep them captive or kill them, and then send the infiltration unit out into the field, acting like a sleeper agent of sorts. Now, the issues came with this software. The earlier models had massive conflict with the MIR directives, which led to the human personality overriding the orders, and sadly, these units would then believe that they were indeed human. They were convinced that they were the humans that they were replicated from. Now, in terms of onboard weaponry, they were not fitted with specifics, nothing as high-tech as the TX or the T-1000. Though they are able to wirelessly communicate with both MIR and Skynet HK and Terminator units. They do this on discrete and private channels. Interestingly, the MIR system would work in conjunction with Skynet and allow Skynet control over certain TS-300 units during times of cooperative operations. And there you have it, a brief but as in-depth as possible explained video on the TS-300. Now, was this a unit that you even knew existed? If it wasn't, make sure you give a like. What do you think of this storyline where there were two opposing but unified computer defense systems? For my personal thoughts, I don't really hate it at all. I find it interesting and obviously non-canon addition to the franchise. I will say, like I said, I don't hate it, but I do think it actually makes sense as it correlates to real-world technological developments that countries tend to compete with. But as always, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section, and if you want to stay tuned for more explained videos, plus news and deep dives into pop culture and movies, along with reviews, please do hit that subscribe button. As always, if you like this video, give it a like and please share it. I've been Mr. H. Take care.